Hi, what we're going to talk about today is probably one of the most important things for webmasters to be aware of, and that's what's happening with your site. And the way to do that is through the control panel. What you're looking at here is one of the most popular control panels. It's called a C panel. And it's very easy to access if you're hosted, professionally hosted. You just have to inquire with your host the code you need to access your control panel. And if it is a C panel, this is typically what you'll see over here. I'm not going to go into all these different functions, but there is video tutorials that explain each right over here, so you can take a look at those. What I am going to talk about is one of my favorite ones. It's right here, and you can see this is Webalizer. And this is a great statistical program. So let's take a look at that and see how it works. If we click through here for November 2010 statistics for this site, we're not going to look at all these here. There's just way too much, but suffice to say, if we look over here, we can see by day what the activity was within your website. The most important thing to look at here is the number of unique visits, and that's shown here. Many people will quote hits, but that really doesn't mean anything. You can see for 1,346 unique visitors on the first, you had over 6,000 hits. I'm not going to get into it now, but anybody who quotes hits doesn't know what they're talking about. This is the figure that's important right here. So you can see if you're planning a special promotion, you're running some ad someplace in a regular newspaper or online advertising, you can see directly what type of effect that had on people coming and visiting your site. So that's one of the most important things you can look at here. We're going to talk just about a couple of others as we scroll down. Now, this is where people came from before they entered your site. Now, the site name, this is a real estate site, is brokerforyou.com. But there's a blog on the site, and this is the blog address. So you can see over here, more people are actually entering this site through the blog, which is very popular, compared to coming in directly through the site. So that's some interesting facts, and why, if you don't have a blog, you should definitely set one up. Now, if we scroll down a little more, you can see search terms that are used to find your site, and a lot of other useful information. So basically, if you're not aware of your control panel, it's something you want to check out. It's very easy, and you know, if you want to have any control, so to speak, over what's happening with your site, and if your site is continuing improving or just remaining flat or flatlining, this is the thing you have to do. And get in there and see exactly what's happening with your visitors and what happens with various changes that you make to your site. Appreciate you listening. Thanks.